Well, Dr. Breus, I mean, this is so important because, kids do need routines, but we got to
Yep.
make sure that they're the right routines. In this case, getting Skylar to be able to go to sleep peacefully. And if she wakes up, being comfortable and feeling safe that she can go back to sleep.
And at the end of the day, this is a very common situation with a lot of parents. And so here's the great part is we had two super loving parents here. Slade was actually being just a hair too loving because he was, enjoying his daughter falling asleep on him. And she was enjoying that as well. And then when Skylar wakes up and is like, where's dad? Like, I really liked hanging out with him. I would be upset if I'd fallen asleep with dad and dad wasn't around too. So what was also really important was that Skylar had actually attached herself to dad in that way. But what Gretchen did was so important, and I really want to highlight this for just a moment, is she took charge, but in a loving, caring way. Many people, they say, cry it out, let the baby just kind of go. That really isn't a great idea. And to be fair, the data isn't wonderful on that type of protocol anyway. So what was great with what Gretchen was able to do was she was able to, in a loving way, talk to her daughter, lay her down while awake. And then her daughter started to understand, oh, this is where I'm awake. Now I can slowly soothe myself and put myself to sleep. And yeah, of course she's a little turkey at the end, right? Oh, mama. Of course she's playing on the heartstrings, right? I mean, come on, look at her parents, for God's sakes, right? I mean, she gets it. So at the end of the day, we had a wonderful conclusion to this, but it was really had a lot to do with parental communication, everybody kind of understanding their roles, and then execution. Gretchen did a great job.
Now, everyone's sleeping and everyone's happy, but Dr. Breus, let me ask you, when do you think would have been an earlier time or a better time this could have been implemented to have saved kind of all this time of sleepless nights and all the agony of the crying?
Absolutely. Around 9 months is when we generally see that it's pretty easy to start to get children to fall asleep by themselves. And also, to be fair, I think Skylar was ready. When Slade and Gretchen were able to get in there, I think she was like, yeah, I'm a big girl. Like, I'm ready for this type of thing. Right. And I think that helped as well.
Yeah. For parents trying the sleep training at home, how long would they expect the average time to see results to come to the good conclusion like Gretchen and Slade have experienced, Dr. Breus?
Yeah, so we see it seems to be a range, and it will depend, of course, on the child and the environment and where they are developmentally. But somewhere between 3 weeks and about 2 months or so seems to be the kind of range in which children can start to understand that, get through that process and be able to achieve it. So somewhere between 3 weeks and 2 months usually is what we see.
Gretchen and Slade, now that Skylar is sleeping through the night, which he wasn't doing very well before, are there changes that you're seeing in other parts of her life or her behavior?
You can just tell that she feels secure. She's happy. She's well rested. She eats better. She, loves to play. I feel like even when we're doing certain, like learning games, she seems to be much more focused on that. So it's really, really helped her so much, and us, because we can actually get things done. And we're enjoying our time with her now instead of thinking about when we can get a nap in.
Yeah. I'm asking who to sleep train me now.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's next, Slade. That's next.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A happy toddler means a happy house, because when the toddlers go to sleep, the whole house can sleep. So, Dr. Breus, thanks for all this great advice and helping Skylar get back to sleep. Make sure you check out his podcast. It's called Sleep Success. Gretchen and Slade, listen, guys, I wish you guys a lot of luck with Skylar. And you know what? Keep us updated on her development.
Thank you, Doctor.